Hey, it's Mercedes, and this is your morning walk afterthought. There is hope. Act like it. There is hope. Respond like it. There is hope. Live like it. So if you have influence over people, be the beacon of hope for them. Whether it's in your house, whether it's on your job, in your business, whether it's in the service you give to the community, whether you are a formal leader, like a leader with the title and a pay grade, or whether you are an informal leader that has the ability to impact how somebody thinks and how they feel, give people hope. Hope is what helps people get up in the morning. Hope is what causes people to keep walking even though they're coming into contact with obstacles and pitfalls and daggone moats with dragons in them that they got to either swim through or jump over. Hope, you all, is what I pray that we get accustomed to offering people. Make sure you're not the person who always has something negative or derogatory to say. If you keep hearing the words, I'm going to play the devil's advocate coming out of your mouth, why the hell would you want to be the devil's advocate, right? Why would you want to infuse into the conversation what could go wrong or the negativity that people need to think about? Doesn't necessarily mean that we don't weigh the pros and cons and that we don't consider the possibilities on the other side of victory. But what it does mean is that you're not always walking the path of cutting people down instead of building them up. What it means is if you have a mouthpiece that speaks into the ears of large numbers of people and you have the ability to set the pace for how they run their race, make sure you're setting the pace that will allow them all of the energy and all of the nourishment and all of the fortitude that they need to keep going instead of the opposite. It baffles and puzzles me that there are so many people who claim to stand on the word and believe in the gospel, but they rarely preach, teach, or talk about hope. Y'all, the original meaning of the word gospel is the good news. Like, do you have any good news to tell? Do you have any good news to share? Do you have any good news to add to what the people who share their lives and their dreams and their conversations and their what ifs and the wouldn't it be nicest with you? Do you have any good news to lend to whatsoever it is? They have faith enough to put on the table in front of you. You all offer people hope. Give to them good news, whether it is true or whether it is you speaking into their life and speaking into their existence. Be the bearer and the carrier of good news. Don't always be the one carrying the casket and digging the ditch and throwing their dreams and their hopes and their desires over in the grave. Be the one that helps them to build and lift and resurrect. And I know with great certainty, the more you give hope as a gift to other people, the more not only are you going to reap the reward of hope, but the more hope shall be your portion, and the more you shall see made manifest the desires of your hope and the desires of your heart. Focus on hope. Give out some good news. I'm Mercedes, and this has been your morning walk afterthought.